What is going on? Get all the air pockets out of it. What's going on, David? Spank that hamburger. That got the onion sauteing. What is off? You know, slap that in there. We're gonna. We're not gonna. We're not. Oh, you're gonna film me? Yeah. Okay. How? All right. We're not gonna. Lynn's. What are you? Okay. I guess Lynn's filming. I don't know what's going. I don't know how it's gonna work out. But what we're gonna do? We're just gonna brown these. Oh, thank you, my goodness.
Sassy needs a beer.
Sassy needs a beer.
Yeah.
What brand of beer does Sassy like? Yeah, we
Jettison said, I'm already eating lunch, midnight lunch.
uh,
Hello, Big Lon.
what's up, big long dog?
That's one thing I don't.
Gotta spank that burger.
Big Lon said,
Eat that burger like it.
that one thing I don't like deviled egg. I hate mayonnaise.
I don't use mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise either. Look, I do Miracle Whip,
Miracle Whip.
and I don't like mayonnaise.
All. David said all. And she liked JD and Rum.
Oh yeah, I already
Kasi need the JD and Rum.
made up some potato salad. Well, we setting that to the side. Got potato salad, some deviled eggs, and some hamburger steak. And can't find good fresh corn, but we'll cook some corn to go with it. The only thing is cooking in the Philippines, especially in a condo, you don't got like a whole lot of even in houses. I notice in the Philippines, you don't have like a whole lot of counter space or stove space like in the U.S. Like U.S., I could have been cooking all this at the same time, but in the Philippines, you got to do it in steps.
Jetty's son said, why you all making for lunch today?
We have a we have a Salisbury steak with mushroom gravy, potato salad, deviled eggs, and corn. Right now, I'm browning the hamburger meat. Once I get it just brown, it's not going to be cooked all the way through. Because I'm just browning it. Then I'll set it to the side, make my gravy, and uh, and then put the hamburger back in with the gravy to smother down the hamburger patty.
Frank said, Frank and Phil said, Phil does not like mayo.
Do what?
Phil does
Oh,
not like mayo.
like mayo either. It's all about Miracle Whip, but look. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. Got deviled egg. Got
Deviled egg.
paprika on the top.
Yes, few days said, "Oh, that's not good for sugar daddy." Was making food too.
What, Miracle Whip? Miracle Whip is delicious. My mom, my mama said it was okay. My mama used my mama used Miracle Whip. Well, it gotta be okay. If it's okay for my mama, it's okay for me.
John Lipper said, "Saints fan."
Who that? Who that, John?
Frank Frank said, "Finally, one thing we disagree on. I'm Mayo guy, not Miracle Whip."
Yeah. See, what happened was when I was a kid. Well, I mean, we used to have Miracle Whip and mayonnaise in the house, but when my mom made potato salad, it was always Miracle Whip. But anyway, we had both, and when I was a kid, I ate mayonnaise. But you know how mayonnaise, like if it's sat too long, like the oil separates. And I was a little kid, I didn't know any different. I guess it was going bad, but I got some mayonnaise and put it in my mouth, and I threw up. And after that, I got no use for no mayonnaise. I don't think Miracle Whip goes bad. Like they got Miracle Whip just sitting down on the shelf.
Eduardo say, "Where are you all?" He sounds American. Yeah, we are here in the Philippines. Jettison said, "Oh, nice." Frank says, "You're Tagaytay guy."
I'm the guy. Looks like you're taking a picture of my chest. What? You're trying to look at my boobs. Like Lynn got the camera and she trying to look at my boobs.
Dane, don't let this guy cook.
You you have no idea, Danny. Uh,
Dane, can't trust him.
let me tell you, your boy can cook. You see all that? See all that that onion in there? That's flavor. We're gonna leave that in there. So we use some oil in there.
What's the name? Ngariwa Brian? Pets Jegard patty is a gravy. What's the hell are you doing, boy?
Right. We're gonna start adding some flour to this. I wish I had a sifter. I need a sifter.
Rethink. Can skewery in it as DFG. Try Jollibee in the Philippines. Try Jollibee.
Jollibee is my second favorite fast food chicken.
Really,
My favorite fast
really?
food chicken is a little place in Louisiana called Southern Classic. Southern Classic chicken is the best. Jollibee comes in second as far as mass produced uh, chain fried chicken.
Jettison, I'm over here eating some fried chicken right now.
Okay. Well, don't get jealous. I mean, Jollibee's good and all, but when you see this homemade food right here, put Jollibee to shame.
Nanyam, hey winner.
What's going on, man? Where? Got flour all over my hand.
Really grip,
Room for gravy.
really grip says, does your wife have a long hair? Have long hair.
Oh, it's pretty long. How long is your hair? There, come to the camera. I'll show you.
Big long lapping.
Big, well, big long. He got. Wait, why are you turning it on me? Look. Uh, No, she got it up in a ponytail. Put your hair down, baby. That's that's her hair.
My hair. Bruja.
Oh. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks, Big Lon. Ali says some Russian stuff.
Russian stuff.
Big Lon, penis size. What the fuck? What about who said something about penis size? I must have missed that. That was the video helped this man. Oh, like the video. Thanks. All right, I give you the. I gotta get back to the room. And more flour.
Where are you here? Oh, where did you done the message? The chat. Where's
Wait,
like video help?
how y'all? Ali said it wasn't me. I don't know. So Ali didn't put there was some Russian, look like Russian in the chat.
Big long.
Like everybody from everywhere. I just don't speak Russian.
Yeah, big long says penis size. What the fuck?
I know I saw that. That's what I said. But wait, why are you? Are you? What? Are you taking a picture of my?
No, the big long said
Like hand away from you.
like
Trying to show.
I can video how she's planned out.
This ain't that kind of. This ain't that kind of live stream.
Akon Society says Ray. Hey Ray, how you all are?
What's going on, that coin? How you doing?
Aliet. It was not me. Aliet, I don't know. It's what's not me.
He had a comment further up. It was like Russian.
I
I couldn't read it. He said it wasn't me. I don't know.
Jettison said chicken, fried chicken with gravy on top.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jolly beef fried chicken.
Love Love Diesel 21. What's up, Ray? Who that? Nine
Who that?
ward truck driver.
Ninth Ward.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, who's that? Wait.
Love.
Okay, love thyself. What's going on, my Cajun brother?
Coin Society, get that rock spin, buttered brown.
Where? What? What? We good. Ray went over to SNR. No, you ever go? Yeah, Acorn. Um, yeah, I go over there. I go over there when I want to get certain things. Where's my big spoon? Oh, you already washed it. It's like whenever I'm cooking, like as soon as I use something, Lynn washes it and puts it away, and it's like I'm still using that. I washed all the flavor off my spoon. Well, we trying to make this brew do what it do. Gotta keep stirring. Don't want to burn the roux.
Blue Waves Dave. I love gravy.
I love gravy too. Lynn loves my gravy.
Akon Society, we got Ray, went over the to SNR Nubali.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ever do that?
They built a new one that might be a little closer, and I'm gonna check it out. It's brand new.
Ali 2K92 send SAR 14.
What?
We sent
Oh, okay. Appreciate that. That's all.
thank you, Ali.
Yeah, it like I think I'll eat 2K.
Jettison, it enjoy your lunch, guys. We lovely we got that win.
Hit that light over there.
The light.
Yeah, yeah. Open the light. Open the light.
Love this. Who that? Who that? Who that? Boys in the cave. Message retracted. Shane Domingo, hi.
What's going on, Shane?
Shane, hi. Shane Domingo, hi. That's all. That's all the message. The chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me find the spot to put this. Put y'all over here. So I can see what y'all talking about. See what y'all talking about while I'm making this roux for gravy. You can't rush the roux. Gotta let all them flavors get absorbed, or it'll just taste like flour. You gotta kind of give that flour a toasted flavor. Yeah, you can put that up. I think this will be enough because you'll just eat one and I'll just eat two. I think these will be enough. And I'll make something else with that other hamburger meat. Uh, Voice in the Cave said hi. April. What's going on, April? You're so good at cooking. It's a Louisiana thing. Like in Louisiana, women drink beer and men know how to cook. Watching from the Philippines. Appreciate you, JH, J Hex Pogie. Boy, hello, friend. What's going on, Easy Home Cooking? I am making a gravy. I just gotta get the roux. It's about the right color. About the right color now. I think I'm ready to come in with some water. You can see that. A little bit of time. It ain't no rush. If you cooking, you don't need to rush. Oh, love that Silver. You're from Denver, Colorado. Awesome. More water. Go ahead and open, open this up. I like to use I like to use the tomato juice out of the tomatoes. That's some tomato water right there. She's on that tomato water, and I'm making a tomato. I mean, tomato. The hell am I talking about? Tomatoes. Some mushroom. Some beef mushroom gravy. And you stir. Because the one thing you don't want your gravy is lumpy. Don't want some lumpy gravy. Let all that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's starting to look like some gravy. Where is it? Or where's my beef? This one beef. Uh, regular. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna make it rich gravy. No, I think I just I'll do one. But you get you some beef bouillon. Get you some beef bouillon. Look at that. Yeah, beef bouillon. Boom. That goes in the gravy. And we're gonna darken that gravy up. When you see that dark brown gravy, they're using bouillon. You got that dark brown gravy. Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna need two. Gonna need two and some more water in here. Wait, wait. We show you where we're at with the gravy right now. Those little those little dark pieces. That's those that's those onions. I actually cooked those onions a little bit too long, but that's all right. Little little caramelized. They're like over caramelized those onions. But so you want that gravy to be smooth. You don't want lumps. You just keep stirring, get all those lumps out. Across the canal from Ninth Ward near St. Bernard Parish. All right. Hey, Kyle Matasi, are you making gravy? Yeah, I'm making gravy. So I was trying to go home with any lady that goes by. That's awesome, David. Uh, she's Sassy's. I scratched the screen. I can smell it. Ray, what you making? Sula, I am making. Hold on. I am making. It's gonna be hamburger steak in mushroom gravy. Hold on. Need more water in there. That way it won't burn while I'm talking to y'all. Uh, Mushroom gravy with I already made potato salad. Deviled eggs. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so I think that great. Let me taste it. Hold on. Before you do anything, when you're cooking, the most important tool in the kitchen right here. That is the most important tool because you got to taste it. Mm. Oh my god, that's some good stuff. I ain't I ain't lying to y'all. That's some good stuff. So remember, like we browned I browned the hamburger patties, but I didn't cook them all the way through, so you can still see it's got some pink because we're gonna put those back in there with that gravy. We're gonna add that gravy flavor. Let those hamburger patties go swimming up in that gravy. Let's coat them. Oh, pour some of that gravy over them hamburger patties. So y'all see what I'm doing. Get those hamburger patties in that gravy, and just let them swim in there. Put them hamburger patties, let them swim in that flavor pool. That's just a pool of flavor. And then, uh, hey, I need probably only one can. Hey, baby, sweetheart, come here. Could you wait? Let me move this out of the way. Oh, you open up a can of that corn. Put it in the bowl. We're just gonna microwave the corn. Because it like as you as I've told y'all, like there's not a lot of burner space, so I can't cook multiple things at one time. And uh, yeah, just one can should be enough. Do we have any butter? Wait, I think what that's some butter. Yeah. So yeah, so put like a piece of yeah, cut like that much. No, what are you doing? That's like yeah, like right there. Maybe not quite that much. For one can, maybe half that. Yeah, put the bigger piece. That one. This one. Yeah.
Where?
And when you put it with the corn, hey man, what's going on, Bulldog Rick? Like, or is that the gravy is not thick enough? No, you don't understand what we trying to accomplish here. Uh, because who said is that say? Are you talking about not cooking the meat? Yeah, because the meat's continuing to cook, and that gravy is gonna thicken up. See all that steam coming off of there? You know what that is? Y'all know what steam is? Yeah, that's heated water. So that's water coming out of that gravy, and it's gonna thicken as it cooks. And by the time, if you
So one ton only?
yeah, and you put it in a bowl with that butter, and you're gonna heat it up, put it in the microwave. You know, put it in the microwave to heat it up. But we don't flip that over, let the other side absorb that
And then
gravy.
what?
Yeah, yeah, just pour all of it in there.
Just one or two?
I think just do you want more corn than that?
No.
Uh, yeah, F3, that gravy is gonna thicken up. You do a great job with a small space to cook. Yeah, you've got Sula. You gotta do things in stages. Like I said earlier, you know, you had to boil eggs and then get the eggs off and peel the eggs and then boil the potatoes. And while the potatoes was boiling, I was cutting up onion, and then I got the potatoes cooked, added some onion relish. Uh, don't It's got a full time. What are you doing? You're weird. Look at
Oh.
it. Lynn, 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 Lynn had this can. It was a pull. Look out, see it. Look how it's cut here because look, Lynn was at had the pull top, and she was trying to use a can opener on it, trying to make things harder than they need to be. Get a spoon and get uh all right. I wish I need to find my cover so I can cover that up, smother that down. Uh, I just picked once papers. I don't know what that means. So was that a little rig? Billy, what's going on, Billy? Said, hey y'all. So evaporation. Yeah, I know. I was trying to be funny with it a little bit. He was saying the gravy wasn't thick enough, and I agree with him. Like if if we were going to be serving it right now, but that gravy is going to thicken up as it cooks. The meat itself is going to absorb uh, some of the moisture as it's cooking, and then the other moisture is going to evaporate. Nice. Did you make some mushroom gravy? Working on it, Billy. Hunkering down from the nasty weather that Eastern Montana is about to get. Yeah, I don't envy you at all, Bulldog Rick. Like, I do not miss, you know, snow and cold weather. Uh, yeah, not for me. Sula, is there flour in your grave? Yeah, Sula, I, Sula, I took some. I browned my my patties first with some onion. I put some oil in the pan with some onion and browned my hamburger patties. Then I pulled my hamburger patties out, add a little bit of more oil, a little bit of flour, made a roux, added water and beef bouillon, and then of course mushrooms. Now and I tasted it. I tasted it to see if the bouillon's going to add saltiness. So you don't normally you don't have to add salt. And we are currently out of black pepper. That's still good. Yeah, and um, and that's another thing. Like when you're tasting, like right now, I want it to taste a little bit under seasoned because again, evaporation, like those flavors are going to get stronger as the water evaporates. So you kind of have a palate where like you can kind of predict what it's going to taste like when it gets to the right consistency and it's completely cooked. Because again, like if you season it perfectly before all the water is done evaporating, and then by the time the water evaporates, then it's going to be way too strong, uh, too salty, too something. Dang, I forgot my drink. Uh, Anthony, Jimmy, hey, are you good enough for heaven? Hey, Clark Kent. David said, hey to Bill, Anthony, Jimmy, I'm the mushroom of luck. Speaking of luck, and David Jessup just commented, David, David, I had a laugh out loud, laugh out loud moment when I was coming back from the store. My from the grocery store, and you were on my mind. I'm like, okay, yeah, David will be here, and thinking about all that you went through, and you know all the setbacks and the misfortunes that you went through, and and I had this thought, and it was it's like with all the bad luck you had, I don't know if I want to get on a helicopter with you because David keeps having bad luck. I don't want to be on a helicopter with someone who has bad luck. Something bad will happen. I'm joking, of course. But it struck me as funny. It's like, hey, all the bad luck David has. What's deviled eggs again? Are they pickled? No, Sula. Um, so a, a deviled egg, uh, you boil the egg, and then you take out the yolk. You put the yolk in a like slice them long ways, scoop out the yolk, put it in another bowl, and whenever I make potato salad, I always make deviled eggs because I pretty much use the same ingredients in my potato salad as I do in my deviled eggs. There's a lot of overlap. So I'm like, I'll just boil some extra eggs because I like deviled eggs because I put eggs in my potato salad. So anyway, I boil a bunch of eggs and then you put the yolk in a bowl, you mix it. I use Miracle Whip. Some people use mayonnaise, but anyway, some Miracle Whip, some relish, I finely chopped onions. I use mine. A lot of times I'll use bacon, like I'll cook bacon and I'll crumble it up and I'll put that in there. But I didn't have any bacon, any good bacon. But then you mix that up till it's creamy and then scoop it into the egg. Oh, I also use like a little Tony's Cajun seasoning and black pepper and a little bit of garlic powder. Anyway, mix all that up. Just taste it till you get the right taste, and then you scoop it into the middle part of the egg, and then sprinkle paprika on the top. That's a deviled egg, or that's my deviled egg. Back saying spit in the food is for good luck. Do it. Um, well, some of my spit's probably in the food because, like, I don't wash my tasting spoon. So the deviled eggs are just the yolk smashed up, add mayo, mustard, and put in. Yeah, I mean, I had a little bit more stuff. I do like smoky. Like I wish I had bacon. Billy said it's a little bit more than mayo mustard. Everyone has their own version with their own tea. Yeah, I agree, Billy. And that's why I said, like, a lot of the same stuff that I use when I put in potato salad, I put in my deviled eggs. Sounds good, Ray. Thank you for the explanation. Really helpful. Bulldog Rick. Hell, I'm looking forward to winter. Ice fish. Hell, I fish all year round. I'm ready to put my hut up on the ice. And yeah, I love winter fishing. Yeah, I'd be cold. Gordon Ramsay better watch out. I'm not bougie like that. Like, I cook, I cook down home flavors. Like cook it slow and hold on. Let me do some work over here. Got to move those hamburger patties around. So they're not in one spot. Stir that gravy a little bit because, again, like I said, the water is evaporating and it's getting thicker. We don't leave it too long where the uh, where the gravy starts to burn. We got to keep it moving. So that's what it's looking like right now. Then they're simmering and uh, the hamburger patties are making love with the gravy and they're making little flavor babies all up in there. Uh, a little Worcester sauce. Yeah, I don't have any Worcester sauce. I got some A1, but I like the gravy kind of plain. You'd have to taste it. It's good. How can you be all out of pepper? That's all time spice. Now I know, but I just keep forgetting about it. I just went to the grocery store, but say I got my black pepper grinder thing here, and I keep forgetting to get the peppercorns to put back in my little black pepper grinder. I might have some black pepper up at that. I'll have to check. I think I might have like a little pack of black pepper up there. Bill, where are AJ said, "Hey, what's going on, AJ? I made some the other night with a baked potato. Yeah, I like a baked potato, but I don't have an oven here. More, yeah, that's a deviled egg. David just said I didn't crash yet. I know, David. I was joking. Just the whole bad luck of the whole situation. It's like, do I really want to be up in a helicopter with someone that's been having that much bad luck? But we gonna change your fortunes, David. Like all the like it's David. It's almost like you're paying the price for how freaking good your life's about to be. Like you got to get all of the bad, to equal up to how amazing your life's going to be once you get here. So I'm in Montana. Oh, nice place. I'd say boo. Eastern Montana. The six FX. I can't speak today. Hey, bro, what's going on? Red Bull got me talking fast. Big Sky Country. Yeah, great sound delicious. Are you talking about Balut? No. I don't know if I would want a Balut deviled egg. The Balut is the devil. That's like what was that? Not have oh, the water boy. It's the devil. I was meant to go there earlier this year, boy, didn't work out. EQ, what's going on, EQ? Sula, where are you looking at coming to in Montana? It's a road trip to Montana and Colorado, but for next year, maybe if all goes well. Never been there, it's not sure where's best. Well, Sula, like up in the Rockies and all in that, it's gorgeous. Like Montana's gorgeous. Uh, Sula, if you get a chance before you go, watch the movie. If you've never seen the movie, Legends of the Fall. Legends of the Fall. It's got like Aiden Quinn, Brad Pitt, um, period movie during set during World War I, and they lived in Montana. So you'll see, and it's like I think it was filmed in Montana. Ray, you do lovely recipes. Also, Lynn makes lovely food. Absolutely. So I go to Colorado a lot. It's a long trip. Hell, I love Colorado. Good night, y'all. I just wanted to stop by and say hi. Appreciate you, Billy Baker. Um, get you some rest, girl. David Sassy is trying to find a lady here for me. Sassy, Sassy's your little medium haired Chihuahua wing girl. Instead of a wingman, you got a little fuzzy wingman. Come on. Come on, flip that over. Whoa, 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 whoa. Need to stir. See, I've been talking too much. I got to stir that gravy. It was starting to. I found the spot. It was thinking about sticking to the bottom. Can't have that. Got to keep it moving. But see, you see that 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 gravy starting to thicken up a little bit. It's not quite as runny as it was before, but you want to get it where it coats the back of the spoon, but it doesn't drip off. You just want it just to stick to the back of the spoon. To me, that's the perfect consistency. When you put when you put your spoon in there and just look at the back and hold it up, see it start where it's not as runny, where it just kind of coats and sticks to the back of the spoon without running off. Oh, pepper in my. So we'll give that about another 10 minutes. We ain't in no hurry. I'm hungry, but I ain't in no hurry. Like you can't rush. You can't rush good food. It takes however long it takes. Uh, Sula says someday it will happen. I want to do there for the fishing. All right. Night, Billy. God bless you, David. I bet Sassy will find you a lovely lady. Rick Jones. I'm Rick Jones, bitch. Hey man, what's going on, Rick Jones? From my town in Denver is about a 6 hour drive. Acorn Society. I eat balut. It tastes like a supercharged hard boiled egg. Well, acorn, like I tried the 17-day balut. I do not recommend. There was feathers and shit. John Lantham, good day, Ray Land. Uh, Legends of the Fall. Okay, yeah, it's a great movie. It's one of my like. If you wanted to, if that could be classified as a chick flick, it would be my favorite chick flick of all time. Bulldog Rick Ray, another good movie. It's called Yellowstone, which 90% of the movie is videotaped in Montana. Yeah, yeah. What the TV show? Wasn't there a TV show Yellowstone? I think that had Kevin Costner. Is that right? Oh, nice journey. I'm going to look for both those movies. Michael C in the Philippines. What's up, bro? Hey, Michael, you want to come over for potato salad and smothered hamburger steak and mushroom gravy? Bulldog Rick, yeah, but add like 1 teaspoon of flour to it would be. Think, yeah, I could do that, but like I don't want if I had to, but I don't want to give it that flour flavor because once you add the uh you know cook the flour, like make the roux, like the flour gets toasted and it doesn't have that raw flour taste. So I don't like that raw flour taste in my gravy. Uh Hey me, half-pound roast beef sandwich day. At Arby's, I like the half-pound roast beef sandwich at Arby's. Yes, feathers and crunchy things, yes. Not for me. Not for me, Acorn. Acorn. Damn, that sounds right on, man. Venus, Venus, Tusk Vibes, Free Palestine. Ray, where was the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio was fighting off a bear? That movie is called the. No, it's not the Majestic. That's different, but it's something like that. It's what the hell is the name of that movie? They're on the tip of my tongue. It's his first time he won an Oscar. Like he's been in a lot of great movies, but What is the name of that movie? The someone will know. Revenant. Yeah, the Revenant. Uh Ray, I understand when I was cooking in the military, one of my 7 MOSs. Okay, Rick. Alicia said if you got injured and you had the option to get hospitalized at a smoky hospital, you're allowed to smoke inside or stay in a normal hospital. What? Um, Alicia, I wouldn't like whenever I'm in the hospital, I'm not smoking. If I was, you know, undergoing treatment, like I just tough it out on live broadcast. Watch out, bro. Okay, I didn't know that. Smoking movies. So where was it set? Where was the Revenant set? I'm not sure. We will take a rain check. Rose working on dinner now. We need to get you here for lunch and dinner. Yeah, uh, it'll be sometime next month maybe because I'm supposed to be. I'm be on the move for a while. Me and Lynn. Yeah, Yellowstone movie is based out of Western Montana. Big John saying I'm not allowed. I'm not smoking the cigarette. Michael sees it. Okay, is Bigfoot real? No. Uh, Big John was laughing. Alicia, no such place that you can smoke in a hospital. Yeah, no, it was a hypothetical, but yeah, even if it wasn't like a health concern, there's oxygen tanks, and presume you will choose a regular hospital. I may be a sinner, but at least I'm not a Muslim. It's not nice. Let's not bash anybody else. I know it's hypocritical to allow smoking on movies, not live YouTube vlogs. I'll have to look that up. Yes, Bulldog. It was a hypothetical. Like, um, I've posted a lot of YouTube vlogs, and y'all know I'm always smoking. Not always, but um, I smoke bath salts. That's not good for you. Great Wally Boof. I'm like, afternoon, Ray. What's going on, Brian? Alicia, were you allowed to smoke inside a hospital in the 50s? Maybe. Probably like in waiting rooms. Love from India. All right, Josh. Venus, yeah, it is. True. Trust me, I'm mod for 17 channels. Yeah, like I've never been hit, and like I put up live streams and make them public, and YouTube looks at them. So like they would have caught one by now if it was a problem. Ying Jing China, you can smoke 6 years ago. I lit up visiting a friend. Okay. Rick Jones said I smoke 24/7. I'm gonna quit. Y'all know I put it out there publicly. Like whenever I get um whenever I get to 2,000 subs is my quit date. And it's not like I'm trying to, do that for subscribers or anything. I just want you guys to hold me accountable once I reach that point, and so it gives me a definite stop time, and and then y'all hold me accountable. Great, yeah, it's real, and Montana's been photoed many times. David, hey Ray and his weirdo commenters, Ray Bigfoot is real, but he's not in the Philippines. They have the Aswang, and they don't like each other. That's cool. No, see, I was someone was asking me about Bigfoot the other day, and my point is this: uh, as hard as as hard as it is to believe that you know nobody has ever, oh, hey, this needs, I'll turn the heat off. It's done. It's starting to it needed to be stirred there, but I caught it in time. I caught it in time. So when you see that gravy is a lot more thick now, and I am pretty confident that that hamburger patty. It's cooked all the way through. Hold on. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. We're gonna we're gonna bust this one open. See what we got. Yeah, that's just right. Juicy. Look at that. Look at all that juices. Perfectly cooked. That's done. I got the heat off. Hey Lynn. Uh uh yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about Bigfoot because this this is and don't think I'm lighting up another this same cigarette. I just put it out to go check my gravy. But as hard as it might be believe that no one's actually ran into a Bigfoot in person and there's only like blurry photographs and all that. The bigger concern for me is like nobody's ever ran into a dead Bigfoot. Like Bigfoot don't live forever. Um, if nothing else, you'd there'd be like some Bigfoot like we found dinosaur bones from millions of years ago. You tell me ain't nobody stumbled across no Bigfoot bones? Come on now. That is not believable. A Chinese friend told me his doctor was smoking in front of his wife while he was diagnosing her when she had influenza. That's probably not healthy. I quit smoking for almost 6 years now. Good on you, Rick. I'm gonna join you here soon. It will be a year this December 18th. That's awesome, Acorn. Ryan said I quit when a pack of 35 hit 480 here. That was 27 years ago. Oh, okay. Sula said we are weirdos. Yeah, yeah, Sula. I think he's talking about the other weirdos, the ones that the ones that thinks I'm a lady boy and whatnot. It's not easy to to quit so good. Anyone trying to quit? I know, Rick. June of 2026 will be 6 years since I've had a cigarette. That's awesome, Rick. Curry, Boing. I remember the smoking sections on planes in the early 90s. Yeah, I remember smoking in planes and like my dad smoked, my mom smoked for a little while. She quit, but my dad still smokes. But I remember we'd be on a road trip that smoking in the car, you know. He gave him medicine made out of seashells. I agree, Rick. Okay, not here in Australia. Are you talking about the for the influenza? Okay, not here in Australia, I think. Although I could be wrong. David we looked that up, man. David was being facetious. Is that you again, Grinch? Where's Grinch? Nicholas Yum Yum, Sula. I bet you both are hungry now. Overdone burger. I like mine medium rare, semi pink. Yeah. Rick, like if I was cooking just a hamburger patty, like to go on, you know, a bun with some lettuce and tomato and stuff. Yes, I agree with you. But this is a smothered hamburger patty with the gravy. It's cooking in the gravy, so like there's not that concern about it getting too dry because the gravy is keeping it juicy. Carla Regal, $100. Hey Sula. Hey Brian, $100. Did you know we have a similar thing in Australia, right? What's that, Brian? At least I don't know. I was not born until 69. I was born in 69. 69. Step in, step in Bigfoot poo. Yeah. I never seen no Bigfoot poo. No Bigfoot in Philippines. They have Aswans and Capri. What is Capri? A giant. It's oh, it's called a Yowie. A Yowie. What is a Yowie? Yowie? Yeah. Yowie is a gun. Oh, okay. Rick Jones, I eat a lot of salmon cooked with olive oil and seasoned with szechuan, garlic powder, and onion powder. That sounds good. I like a little bit more like lemon pepper when I was doing salmon. Basically the same thing as Bigfoot. Uh, Chris, 6'7". I can't do the hand motion because I'm holding the camera with my hand. I remember my dad walking barefoot, smoking cigarettes, and in the grocery store. Yeah, it was a different time. Hello, man. What's going on, youngster? Hey, Kinsey, will you be my dad? Come on, Oski. I don't. How old are you? How much? Lynn is sending me a link. Something about smoking is. You can say it on camera. What are you? She was looking up smoking on live stream. I think she was hoping it wouldn't be legal, so I wouldn't be allowed to smoke. But how old are you, Oski? Kensky said, dude, try Middle Eastern foods. Rick said, Venus doubt if live been in Iraq and Afghanistan, and did y'all 30 minutes deployed to it? Sucks. Dang it. Doubt it. I've been to Iraq and yeah, any third world couldn't get. Well, yeah, I get to talking and my cigarette goes out. Rick, yeah, I understand, Ray. I was a cook. You look like you know how to fix a lot of random stuff, and I have way too much free time. Okay. There are a selection to choose from with old man in particular. Yeah, lots of old men in here. Show us your wife. Let her say hello. And there's my wife to be over there. No, I know of one bar you can still smoke in. They sell cigars, cigarettes, tobacco leaves. Grandfather in the books in Mason City, Iowa. Well, they've got cigar bars in the U.S. and you can smoke in those regular cigarettes. We can play catch, learn how to make our own ice cream, little fly fishing, whatever you're into, Dad. All right, Oski. I've made my own ice cream before. Alicia said, have you encountered someone on this live chat that was really old? Someone who remembers living in the 50s? Um, I don't know. I don't know if any of my viewers uh, were in the 50s. Will you make me a plate with some potato? Did you heat that corn up? Oh, okay. Yeah, with potato salad, corn, and one of those hamburger patties with some, uh, yeah, potato salad, corn, and one of those hamburger patties. All right. Let me see if, hold on. Here, let's see if I can, let's see if I can go hands free. Oh, y'all bear with me. We're trying to get this situation hands free because wait, what happened? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Hands free. Oh, uh, yeah, I don't know if there's anybody here old enough to remember the 50s. I watched Armstrong walk on the moon in '69. Yeah, I was still a baby. Yeah, in Australia, it's an Australian Bigfoot, right? Okay. Oski is 29. Is it okay to smoke indoors there? Bars, cabin, etc. No, not generally. No. Yeah, just put it on the plate. Like, yeah, you give me the broken one. Give me the other piece too. That's good. That's good. And then some mashed potatoes. Um, we can make this work. Wow, how were TVs like back then? Insert. Yeah, they had the big tube TVs. Is it okay to smoke? Not really. When did you start smoking? Uh, I think I started smoking kind of like when I was 16. Lucky Man, yeah, Lynn's awesome. I like the raw tobacco leaf. Sula to smoke in Montana side of his van, go outside to smoke. And in designated smoking areas, same here, but there's a pub up the road. They all smoke like troopers. Uh, as we broadcast room learning, we have even done a movie about it called The Dish. Okay. Alicia, what about the 50s? Oh, Bill Meyer knows about the 50s. I forgot about Bill. Hi, I'm Albert from Southern California. Hey, Albert. Sula not in Montana, any public band to smoke in. Brian, Alicia, it was big black and white set, and the whole school sat around it. Okay. Yeah. I remember we were, I think when I was a kid, our big thing was when will you give me that other Red Bull? I think I want, or no, maybe some Pepsi. Yeah. Uh, I remember when I was in school, like we were watching the was that the wait the Enterprise shuttle liftoff or Discovery? I can't remember. I think wait where like we're kids and we're watching the shuttle take off and it goes up and then it explodes. It was like traumatic. So let me hold on. Let's get this over here. Let's stop this from moving. Let me turn it around. Let me show you my plate. Got got the smothered hamburger, potato salad, corn, and deviled egg. So let me get this back, set this back down so I get my hands free. Uh, mm, I'm a bit excited. Rick Jones, I bet you are. Rick, no, I was more in 69, great year, lasted 60s, better position. Yeah, 69 is a good position. Rick, or Rick, the only position better than 69 is 68. You know what 68 is, Rick? 68 is when she does you and you owe her one. When are you going, Rick? Have you smoked wait, two cigarettes at the same time? No, I don't think I've ever done that. Let me get into this. Let me get into this hamburger patty with some of this mushroom. Hold on. I gotta catch up on chat. I'm way behind, but I don't care because look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. That's why you with me, ain't it? This right here, this is why this is why she puts up with me. Because she gets food like this. Look, look, that's the face of a happy woman right there. Get you a bite of that. Tell me what you think. You haven't even tried you tried any of the hamburger.
No, already I'm not in the beef. I am not a beef, but I eating beef because of you.
Why do you get the just take it?
Good.
It's good. Oh, you got it right. And then from there, board a boat to Masbate to visit my aunt and uncle. That's awesome, Rick. Um, I don't know how life in the 50s. You got to get Bill to answer. Rick Jones, I tried that when I was in Iraq. That's how they did their cigarettes in Iraq. It was rolled in tobacco leaf, but wasn't allowed to come back in the States. That's Rick. What is the rule of Philippines smoking it? Yeah. Um, as far as I know, you can't really smoke indoors anywhere in the Philippines. Um, there's a lot of places you can't even, especially like in Davao. You can't just smoke out on the street. Uh, they've got designated smoking places. You can't just walk around smoking a cigarette. Everything was so cheap. Yeah, back in the 50s, Meyer, Bill.
Yeah, back in 1989ish. Endeavor was it? It's the Challenger. That's right. Akon side Challenger explosion. That's a Challenger. Yeah, it's all of the even be with Musk and Bozo praying the rockets would not blow up. Yeah, I got family waiting for me to come. That shuttle had a teacher on it, but yeah, that was like 87, 88. Yeah, it might have been earlier than that because 88 I graduated. It was when I was still in elementary school, so I would say that was more like 84. No, hmm, when was it? Bon appetit. Yeah, I remember watching it. I know, but at least yeah, chat to a few. I'd be living over there on about 2 grand a month. That's about what I'm living on, Rick. I love to bring it up and hold it up. Azor said howdy. What's going on, Azor? Is the best early to go. Rick Dillon, Azor's waving. Brian, same here. You can only smoke in designated smoking areas. Because a way to go. Here in Montana, you can walk down the street and smoke, but yeah, as going in buildings, nope. Salamander Cheese said this ain't suck. Well, who that? Salamander Cheese. Brian's title was loose. Lisa, sorry, I'm riding my motorcycle. No worries, Alicia. Be careful. Rick Jones, thank you, was my nickname in the military. Bulldog Rick. Bulldog. Arr, arr. You could buy a new car for $1,300 in 50s, used car a few $100. Brian said, I have a picture here of me underneath the shuttle at Kennedy. That is one of the best places on the planet. Yeah, let's see. Wait, Kennedy is the one in Houston or outside Houston, right? And Cape Canaveral is in Florida. Is that right? Rick Jones, a good name. Where's your Filipina girl? He's over there. I like getting nice. Thanks, Jose. Yeah, I like getting caught up on chat. That means I get to have a couple bites. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, Kennedy's in Florida. What? So, so Cape Canaveral is in Houston or near Houston. At least you have a bike. I've got three of all-time favorites. My 1969 Panhead Harley. Just plays. Can you promote Israel and LGBT for a clip for me? Not at the moment. I'm doing a live stream. I know you're having fun with that, bro. Yeah. Cost of living is much more affordable too. Yeah, definitely more affordable in the Philippines. Lynn, you fell asleep last night on live.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knew she was going to. She was just doing watch hours. She just put it on and let people watch for a minute to see if she was going to do something and then continue on. It's a Filipina thing. I'm going to do a sleeping live stream at some point, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it ironically because kind of joking about Filipinas doing it. I'm gonna get me a Hello Kitty stuffed animal, maybe some Hello Kitty pajamas, and do a sleeping live stream. Denver's a hell for real, Jason. I hope he is. Come on, man. Don't avoid my question. Uh, I don't, Fat Man Real World. I don't know if I saw your question. It might have been blocked by YouTube. If you didn't get the year, it was 86. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was before 88 because I was you know, yeah, I was younger than 17. 1978 or 2025. Alicia, I don't is that a question? Is like, are you asking me like which time period I would like to live in? Like that's a deep question. Like if it was I, I don't know how to answer that because there's so many variables. Like if if I could know what I know now and go back to 1978, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Uh, because I'd be in the Philippines a lot sooner than I would. So I'll be polite. What's going on, FTL? The mood said, "Oh, visitor center is named Kennedy, I think." Gas 27 cents a gallon. A loaf of good bread 23 cents. The old Cape Canaveral. Shout out, that place is awesome. Prune juice for the prostate. Does Lynn have a sister? Yeah, Lynn has a lot of sisters. They're all taken though. Rick Donald Lavin. Sula said Hello Kitty onesie. Yeah, if I could find a onesie pajama, I'd totally get that. You know, get the pajamas as just one piece that's got like just the buttons up here. It's like one.
Online.
Try
Lazada.
to find one, and I need like a Hello Kitty stuffed animal to hold on to while I'm sleeping. Lynn did a singing live stream at lunchtime. Yeah, Brian. I heard her. Well, a little bit before I left, but I've heard Lynn sing lots of time. You kind of sound like that guy from Sling Blade. Wait. What was the line? Hold on. What did he hold on? Oh, I got it. I like the way you talk. I like the way you talk. Uh Ray, what's going on, Mr. Tavros? David, you didn't ask a question unless it got blocked. Yeah. 98 was our bicentennial. Yeah, and that's when I graduated. Brian, you were at Kennedy. Wow. Chevy 5 Speed said hi. What's going on, Chevy 5 Speed? European settlement. Uh I want a Kumaho like is sold in Cebu. Kamaho. I don't know what a Kamaho is. You're getting a low battery. Got some Russian that I don't understand. Laz, I reckon. Mm-hmm. I was like, you got mustard for this sandwich? Mustard? No, for the French fries. I want some of them French fried taters with some mustard. A biscuit with mustard. I asked you, reckon what? Sula, I will put some pics up on my channel. Ray, how are you? Taz, I'm doing good. More Russian. Taz, miss you, brother. I'm right here. Lance said, nice. Brian, that would be amazing. There ain't got no gas in it. Yeah, that's when they were. I love that movie, Sling Blade. Billy Bob Thornton. I need to get Lynn to watch that movie. Like lately, I've been introducing Lynn to like what I think are classic movies that she's never seen.
Movie?
Mm-hmm. Big line. I like French fried taters. Where's Lynn, Ray? She's right here. Taz, Big line, what's up? Got some more Russian I can't understand. Game destroyed said, hey, greetings from Mauritius. Hey, BGL. Appreciate you stopping by. Game Destroy said, "What's up?" Rick Jones, a Kamaho is like a jeepney. It's a motorbike with sides. Okay. Still, you don't see it. No. Like you must be using some kind of keywords that YouTube doesn't like. Beer bag got cams popping on my critters. Got to go look. Normally, it's a mountain lion lurking somewhere. Yeah, take care of them animals, Rick. Rick Jones is only like 50,000 pesos for a new one. Okay. Hold on, right. Beer bag, all mods and Ray. All right. DD's here. What's going on, DD? Viva. I've been neglecting my corn. You are so handsome, I can't stand it. Well, thank you, DD. What you been up to lately, Ray? Not a lot, Taz. Just today I've been shopping and cooking. So far, that's been my day so far. Glad Dracula. Joe Calderon said hi. Just shouting out Vladimir the Impaler. Steve England. What's the deal with cheese? Yeah, I know. Right, Stevie? What the hell's the deal with cheese? Why cheese just want to be all cheesy and shit? Like, cheese need to get a fucking clue. Be more like butter. Like butter's not assuming. Like cheese just kind of pompous. Anyway, I'm done ranting about cheese. One Thanksgiving, I ate so much corn it came back out on the cob. Yeah, I love corn. Does Lynn cook or you cook? Both. Like Lynn cooks when we're having like a Filipino dish. Lynn cooks. If we're having uh smothered hamburger steak, potato salad, like that's all me. Stevie England said, "I know, right? Fuck cheese." I'm eating a block of cheese with my coffee, Steve. If it's 2% milk, what's the other 98%? Exactly. Got some kind of strange ingredients in my milk. Mm, 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 mm. There will be an earthquake in Philippines. I work. Yeah, they have earthquakes all the time. I've had a couple that I felt here. They weren't super strong, but made the bed wiggle. Look at Japan. Yeah, Ray would love to try your steak, my man. Yeah, this is yeah, this is just hamburger steak, but it's tasty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not I'm not saying that because I'm conceited. Like I generally make stuff that tastes good. Just for kicks, said Just for kicks said, I like cheese. It's pretty Gouda.
Pretty good then.
Gouda. Yeah, because Gouda's a type of cheese.
Oh.
So he's making a joke. It's pretty good, but he's saying Gouda because it's a type of cheese. Um, this cheese debate is really churning me up. Yeah, yeah, I like butter. Uh, two countries. Wait, two countries are on the same near fault line. Yeah, I tried to quit cheese, but I couldn't leave my provolone. Just for kicks coming in with the cheese puns. Dave Gawa said, my favorite LGBT streamer. Love your OnlyFans, boy. Yeah, I know. Especially when I do the feet thing. You know, I know you watch it, David Gawa. See that my feet content. Man, I took out the word YouTube. Man, like you still can't see it. No, I cannot. Rick Jones, I'm a good cook. Make real good spaghetti and lasagna meal. Yeah, I make good spaghetti too. I make my sauce from scratch. Taz, you're a high value man in the Philippines, very handsome, have a steady income, have a great personality. Thank you, Taz. Plus, I can cook. Doss said he is gay. I am. I always I always say when people say that is like, gay means happy. So in that sense, I'm gay as hell. But gay but not homosexual. But you know what? If you're homosexual and gay, like homosexual and you're happy, man, I'm happy for you. Enjoy your life. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Oh, and get all that live pizza. All right, clean my plate. All right. Lynn clean her plate too. Let's see. Fat Man Little World said, damn, that's dumb. Dee Dee's laughing. I respect your opinion. Thanks, Dee Dee. I bought Swiss cheese, but it didn't have a can opener and corkscrew in it. Guess they stopped at the knives. Okay. Yeah, like a Swiss Army knife. Did you enjoy your dinner? Yes, I did. It was delicious. Rick Jones, lots of people don't understand that part though. Why do Americans eat that much corn? I mean, is that serious good for a meal? I didn't think it was that much. Like just a normal portion of corn. I bet it was tasty. It was. Voice in caves that high. Corn is good for you, fiber. Absolutely. We're gonna get stuff moving up in here. We're gonna get it all moving. Get it out. Voice in the caves algorithm. Rick Jones said, I eat lots of taters. Yeah. I was gonna make rice and gravy, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get potatoes and make some potatoes. Lynn's response was like, potatoes cost more than rice. She's always trying to. I'm like, I don't care. I want some potatoes. Um, Maybe will you get me the oh, here's the power bank. I need a cord to uh dancing dancing to the loop. Yeah, yeah. Get stuff moving. Potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah, that's from uh Lord of the Rings. Or actually, technically, that is from is it the is that one in the Two Towers? I think that one's in the Two Towers. Do you have any brothers? Yes, I do. I've got three brothers. No. Stone Rolling B-Bay. Happy holidays from LA. Man, appreciate that. I hope you have an amazing holiday season too. I live off fish and taters over there. Yeah, I'm not a big I like fish, but the majority of the time I don't like how they make fish in the Philippines. You have an epic drill instructor voice. I appreciate that. He does just what a cultured legend. Yes, I think the Two Towers. Yeah. Taters. What's taters, precious? Are you the oldest mid or I'm the young, I'm the baby. Like my sisters, all everybody's older than me. I'm the baby of the family. I was spoiled. I'm still spoiled. What about sisters? Right? Yeah, I have an older sister. Susie is like the it's me, then Susie, then my brother James, my brother Bobby, and my brother Wayne. Cheeseburger. What about it? Bro might not respond to me because you're what? Enlighten me, 3300 Mobin. What's the quote for the day? What is the quote for the day? I could give my same kind of quote I always give. Like, number one, be happy. Number two, let other people be happy. Black because I'm black. Oh, I'm not responding. Did you say something I didn't respond to? No, that ain't it, my brother. I must not have seen it because I'm black, bud. No, I wouldn't. My friends know me, so I'm not going to defend myself. You seem to have the feeling of it. The youngest of the fam. I got you. So Roland said, "Keep on keeping on." Mr. Daily Thinker said, "Nice, thank you." Um, I was speaking of black, and uh, and we talked to everyone. I'm just playing, bro. Like I know, but yo, I was watching a video. It was it was two black guys reacting to this video of a white guy first time being uh invited to a black cookout, and he was going through the story, uh and it was like it came up with like he woke up, he was in like a spades game. Like he ate so much he went like into a food coma, and he woke up and he had already been dealt into a spades game. And the black guy was saying like they were like they didn't one of them, he didn't know nothing about spades. They were talking about throwing bones, and neither one of them knew what the hell they were talking about. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like I'm more black than these two guys. It's like we did all that in the South. Like I don't know, it's different. Like white guys in the South, and a lot of people think that you know Southern white men are more racist than other men. That's some bullshit. Um, now, I'll agree that there is a small minority of Southern black men that are more racist than anybody else, but the majority, like in the South, is like you know, uh, well, like in Shreveport, Louisiana, where I'm from, I was the minority. So you know, it's and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I'm familiar with black culture because I allowed myself, to incorporate it into my own life. Uh, and I think that's a good thing. You know, I'm here in the Philippines and I'm incorporating some Philippine culture into my own life. I don't believe in, races that are separate. It's like we can all learn something from each other. And uh but I thought it was funny when I was watching that video. these two these two black guys that are like critiquing this white guy's experience, and they didn't have any of the kind of the experience, like everything this guy was talking about. I could totally relate. I've been to black barbecues. It's like I know how it go down. uh let's see. I got behind. Wait, beautiful outside view. Wait, can you speak? Okay, wait. Just play relax, bro. Okay, can you speak Alemani? Uh, Probably not. I don't know what that is. We actually never stopped talking. Sula, they are up if you are interested. All right, Brian. Nice outside view. Oh, nice one, Brian. That was fast. 3,300 laughing. Robert Morris said, "Who dat? What's going on, Ray? Just finished eating, Robert." Uh, Edward Gatana said, "Hi, Ray, the Mean Machine. Hey, Ray, how are you, Uncle? Doing good, nephew. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me. That's the typical narrative. LOL. Uh, you seen this Abigail Shapiro chick? No, like that sounds like someone that would be political, and I am definitely not political. I don't listen to people talk about politics. It's a waste of time to me. Hey, hey, Ray, what's going on, dog Walker? Oh, oh. Danny said massive jugs. I don't know. They're not that big. They, little, got a little squishy. Edward Gadano, Neil Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. Neil A spade spelled backwards is alien. Okay. You from Shreveport. My dad has a good friend from there. Just her is pretty ghetto. LOL. There are spots. Like there's spots in Shreveport you don't go to. You don't go to the bottoms. You don't go to uh like uh like really far north on Jewella. But I never had a problem. Like for a while I drove a cab in Shreveport. So I've been to all the hoods and ain't nobody messing with me. I think Louisiana or most upper eastern region. Yeah, Louisiana bro culture. You damn right. Like, and that's it. Like I like that comment because that's it. It's like if everyone would be more cultured, then everybody would get along better because like racism to me stems from a lack of understanding. It's like if you're not making an active effort to understand other people and just judge them based on your own understanding of what you think, that's racist. Like you got to see things from different perspectives and to get along with people because sometimes someone says something don't mean nothing. It's kind of like here in the Philippines. You know, I'm from the U.S. Like it don't matter if and it doesn't matter if you're doesn't it doesn't matter if you're black or white. You come to the Philippines and we have uh like a different sense of humor, different whatever that Filipinos don't get. They don't get a lot of our jokes and they look at us like we're crazy. Uh, they take things literally. And if you come over here not understanding that, then you're going to think, well, like Filipinos take everything seriously, but that's not the case either. It's just what you think is a joke, they take seriously because they don't know it's a joke. They don't have the same cultural background. So it's easy to judge people um, based on your own cultural background if it doesn't line up with what you think it should be. And anyway, that's enough talk about that. But I like the comment about culture because I think that's important. Like learn about other cultures before you make any kind of judgment. Like you can't judge a group of people and not without really knowing what they're about. Dee Dee's like Mississippi. Uh, Dave's here. Hey Mike, what's going on, Dave? Oh, I already said Dave, but David said, "What's up, Mike?" Talking to the dog walker. Yeah, we might put that to the test. You know, I call him dog walker because I got a group of people that are in here a lot that I'm friends with that are my dogs, part of the dog pound. And Michael from Castaway Drift, like he's always walking everywhere, so I call him, dog walker. But when David gets here with Sassy, like we're gonna go visit Michael and hand him the leash. He can walk Sassy around. He'll really be a dog walker. Josh said, I wish I could get invited to a black barbecue. I got a black coworker and sample this. Yeah. Oh no, they can cook. They can put the foot in it. Like, and see, that's another thing. Like most white people, they probably what the hell are you talking about? But if you a black cook or you be around like your black mama cooking, and you hear someone say, "Man, she put a foot in that." That means like she made it right. I put my foot up in when I cook. I put my foot up in it. Guys, we did hello, David. Guys, we there's a barbecue. Brian, a really nice photo. Rick Jones laughing. Guys, you need to check out Brian's channel. Naz is so nice. Sula, I'll check it out for sure. DD said, in southern part of America, background, education rely on religion. What's the bottom line? What's the bottoms like? Man, like a different part of the US, like you know how it be. It's not the hood or the projects where they got housing. It's just an area that's uh I'm just gonna say run by people, unscrupulous type people. But I never had no problem there because, like, I always say, when you make friends with someone, like, nobody wants to hurt their friends. So instead of being afraid of people, make friends with them. Then you ain't got nothing to worry about because people don't do anything bad to their friends. So be friends with everybody. That's a way to get away from that. Who's where you fit in? Uh, Merla, good morning from my side. All right, welcome to my side. Rick Jones said, I was at Mardi Gras 22, and it isn't what it used to be. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh, I've only I've only been to one Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Like they have Mardi Gras in Shreveport too. Louisiana people were also oppressed by the English speaking people. That's true. Lack of empathy. You need to want to understand it. Exactly, Brian. Like understand people and makes it much easier to get along. Take a person as you find them. Ray, how you been? I've been good. Ray, do you like African American cuisine? Absolutely. Like I make African American cuisine. Uh, but I'll qualify that as a lot of what we call like African American cuisine or soul food. Like basically soul food is just food from the South. Like I ain't trying to bash on northern US, but a lot of their dishes don't have no soul in it. They ain't got no, I don't know, it ain't got that, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. As maybe they just don't use enough fat. Fat is flavor. Like you want some good fried chicken, crispy fried chicken, get you a big tub of Crisco lard. Get that lard, melt that lard down, and cook your fried chicken. That gives you good fried chicken. Ray, yeah. Things have changed so much since, yeah. I felt Ray being an Aussie there. Try being an Aussie there. Oh, in the Philippines. Yeah, they really don't understand your ass. Ran the African wild up. My child had their Christmas concert today, and a classmate sharded on stage. Felt bad for the parents because it is going to be a tough stain to get out of the khakis. Well, that sucks. At least they understand your English. Yeah, Brian. Like, uh, depending on where they're from in Australia, I can't understand them either. And I'm a little bit like if I was really Southern, because I grew up, moving around a lot. My dad was career Navy, so I do have a Southern accent because I spent most of my time in Louisiana. But it's not as twangy as like most Southern accents. So I'm lucky that way. But like I can imagine someone with like a really, really thick Southern accent, they're probably gonna be hard to understand too. That's true. My Filipino family always looked at us crazy. Is Philippines cold? Nope. No. Uh, it has never in the history of ever snowed in the Philippines. So it doesn't get down that cold. I think the coldest place it gets is in Baguio, and I think it I think it can get in the 50s before. Like I think that's like the coldest temperature recorded in the Philippines, somewhere in the 50s. I live I live in Tagaytay, and the weather here, like probably 85% of the time, it's between 70 degrees and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So the guy's away. I'm the Irish Wolfhound. All right, yeah. So look, I was thinking about doing a different thing for the girls. I was, I, I haven't worked it all out, but you can be the Irish Wolfhound for now. Uh, but I don't think it's right for me to bark at the girls. So like, I think for the girls, I'm gonna make the Hello Kitty Club. Give y'all all cat names, kitten names. Like, uh, what height are you, Ray? I am 5'11". Like whenever I was more uh I used to always say I'm right at 6 feet because I'm actually a little bit over 5'11", but I'm like, why does that matter? I'm like 5'11" ish, almost 5'11". Glock said, "Hey sir, what's going on, Glock? What does typical Southern Americans take Christianity? Why do typical Southern Southerners take Christianity too seriously?" Didi, again, it's a you know, like I was talking about before, like understanding cultures, like you know, that's a culture like we grew up with, and I think I know kind of what you're asking, uh, and what they do. I don't agree with it anyway, either. Judging people based on their own beliefs, like I don't believe in that. Uh, like to me, Christianity is being an example to other people how you should be, not criticizing them for how they are. Um, like I don't tell people how they should live or anything. Like I just try and live the best life that I can. And if someone asks me, Ray, why are you so happy? Then I'll tell them. And Christianity is a part of that for me personally. I'm not saying it has to be the thing for you, but anyway, I get what you're saying. A lot of Christians are, super judgmental about like other people, and like I don't think that is a correct trait for a Christian. I'll leave it at that. Sula Ray is 6'4". No, I'm not that tall. Sula, oh, and to put your foot in it here is to say the wrong thing. Yeah, uh, I I get that. And we use that too. It's like I put my foot in my mouth. Uh, but if I'm saying like I'm cooking, it's in context. If I'm cooking something, or if I'm eating something, and like man, they really put their foot in that. It's like they like used all their efforts, skills, and abilities to make this dish amazing. Like they put the foot in it. 6'4". What? Wow. No, I'm not 6'4". Yeah, Sula Ray is a giant. I want to do the Smithsonian someday too. Yeah, Brian. I've been to Smithsonian. Can you imagine if he worked out? He'd be a 10 in the Philippines. What you talking about, BYD? I'm a 10 now. Dudes, people believe what they believe. Maybe them It's not taken too serious. Hey, so what is a short hours? Oh, you a shorty, Brian? That's all right. So, all right. Uh, Brian, you've been here enough. Uh, welcome to the dog pound. Uh, for y'all members that are in here from here to four, uh, insert name here, Brian is going to be referred to as short dog. Short dog in the house. Hur, hur. Dee Dee, what will American neighbors react when a Muslim family move in? It depends on like me. I wouldn't have an issue with it. Uh, have you ever worked with Nick? Nah, like me and Nick are cool though. Pika Stone rolling, bye bye. Hey again, Michael 3300. Trust me, bro. You don't have to work out if you American. You're good in the Philippines. Trust me. Yeah, absolutely. Chew. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Stone rolling by, just saying random stuff. Okay, what hi, Brian. Hello again. LOL. Let me bum a cigarette, Chief. Man, I wish you could. Like, I totally give it to you. I've always done that. Um, I've had this saying, uh, and stick with me to the end. Like, I believe that cigarette smokers are the only true communists in the world because you know the the concept of communism where everybody shares everything equally, uh like it doesn't human nature, it doesn't exist except one place, and that's cigarette smokers. Because if you're a cigarette smoker and another person comes up and said, hey, can I bum a cigarette, then unless it's your last one, which they know you don't take someone's last cigarette, but you freely give them the cigarette. It's like, because you're going to be in that position at some point and someone's going to give you a cigarette. And it's just, we like, I've never had anybody, I've never seen a situation where someone asked another person that's a smoker if they could bum a cigarette and the person said no. I would feel a certain kind of way about that person if they said no. Because anyway, that's my take on bumming cigarettes. I think it's just one of the common bonding things of cigarette smokers. I'm not going to be one of those people before too much longer. That sucks. Diddy, what is African American cuisine? What kind of dishes? Really don't know. Um, like when if someone told me African American cuisine. Of course, I'm not thinking about the African roots of it. I'm thinking of if they're in America, like the southern roots of it. Um, you know, uh, putting like cooking up a pot of black eyed peas with a ham hock in it. Uh, turnip greens with uh, cooked in fat and bacon. Like, just stick to your ribs, down home soul food. Connor being weird. So did you run out of data before Michael? I don't know. Oh, are you asking Michael Dog Walker if he ran out of data before? He must have been online. I missed it. I was cooking when it was on live. So he must have been on live and then it cut off. Seraph in America. Hey, mate, what's going on, Seraph? Americans don't take food seriously. What? They do in the South. Watermelon is African American cuisine, right? Man, watermelon is everybody cuisine. Like, um, that's another thing. Like, if you don't like watermelon, I'm gonna feel a certain way about you. Like, what the hell wrong with this guy? Don't like some watermelon. Like, but yeah, black people like watermelon. So do white people. Watermelon is delicious. I don't understand why that's a thing. Real shit. Soul food is food from the South. My grandparents are from the South, and they always said that. Yeah, like soul food's from the South. Have you tried the burger steak? Yeah, I just ate it. It was delicious. Ray, what's Lynn's favorite dish that you cook? Lynn, what is your favorite dish that I cook? What is your favorite thing that I have made that you like? What was the thing you like the most? Yeah.
Gumbo spicy.
Oh, she likes my gumbo. I thought she was gonna say my chili because when yeah, so chili too because she really liked the chili. I think she had more of a reaction to my chili than she did to my gumbo, but and then it's just maybe she's gotten more comfortable expressing feelings around me. And it did run out, but now I have daily unlimited 5G data. Okay. Connor Webb, Connor Webb doing some shit again. Dee Dee says, seriously, cheeseburgers can't be that good, but Americans are obsessed with it. Cheeseburgers are good. Like there's things I would like to have more than cheeseburgers, but do I have any of my moderators in here? Let's just go ahead and get rid of Connor Webb doing the spamming thing. Be the best. EBT honey buns don't appreciate nothing. I don't know what that means. I know what EBT is, and I know what honey buns are. And like, I love me some honey buns. I don't know what brand though. I don't like the. I mean, I like the little Debbie honey buns, but they're not like the good. I like the big honey buns with the white iced glaze on it. Those the real honey buns. Uh, like those the honey buns you can buy protection in jail with. Like you give you give a big guy a couple of those white ice glazed honey buns, uh, then you got your own personal bodyguard. That's all I'm saying. Leave unlimited 5G and Max said, "LOL, no spamming." Yeah, we got that taken care of. Uh, uh, Deuce cheeseburgers are always good. Yeah, I like good cheeseburger. We got some Rush and no spamming. Appreciate you all looking out. Good looking out. No spamming. Brian said, I always thought I spoke pretty precise English until I went to the Philippines for the first time. Yeah, I get what you're saying. They can't understand you. Caswade, Dog Walker said 30 pesos per day or less than that when it's long term, multiple days or weeks. It's discontented. Seems very dependable for the most part. Yeah, I just renewed mine, Michael, with Smart. Like I got Gcash on my phone, and I just reload my phone from Gcash with Smart, and I always get it's 225 pesos, 7 days unlimited 5G, unlimited calls, unlimited text. So 30 pesos a day, 7 days. What that's 210. So like for an extra 15 pesos, you just pay it one time and you're good for 7 days. Like I wouldn't want to be like rebuying like every day the same 30 pesos just to save 15 pesos a week. That's just me. Uh, Mr. B said, where are you? I am in Tagaytay in the Philippines. Brian, do they speak it well? Yeah, it's just with his Australian accent, he's saying the Filipinos can't understand. Hey, Jones, I got a thick accent. Myself, people sometimes say, what? To me, even here. Yeah. What's it like being married to Lynn Ray? Well, we're not married. Um, like that I you know, unless something goes tragically wrong, then we'll probably be married one day. But she got work for it. I'm playing hard to get. Are you a good driver? Yeah, I'm an excellent driver. I'm an excellent driver. Kmart sucks. What movie that from? Look up Truther 777. Hey Ray, what? Hope all is well. Everything's good, Simon. Just had a amazing lunch. Some do most struggle due to lack of exposure. 33. Bro makes me want to genuinely be a better person. That's awesome. I like to hear that, 3300. Like, you saying that makes me want to be a better person. Well, Ray, have you seen a person of color being treated poorly? Uh, in the U.S., yes. In the Philippines, no. And of course, Filipinos are like respectful to everybody and super nice, and everything is, you know, yes, po, or sir, or good morning, sir, good morning, po, like, uh, thank you and please, like, very respectful. And also the foreigners like myself, the expats that choose to come to the Philippines, uh, are the same way. Uh, Maybe to a lesser extent, but as we're immersed in the culture, it gets even more. But I'm just saying the kind of person on the most part that chooses to come over here uh, is not coming over here to have problems with people. Like, we want to get problems out of our lives. Like, we want to get along with everybody. Um, so there are some exceptions. Like there's some assholes that come to the Philippines. I don't think they last very long, but I think the assholes come over here with the hope that they're gonna change and not be an asshole anymore, but they just can't help themselves. Uh, Short Dog said, "My sister-in-law, single by the way, speaks excellent English and do a lot of her friends. Yet I need a translator with her brothers." Okay, yeah, women tend to speak English better than men in the Philippines, uh, because they've got most of like the customer service jobs. So, uh, you know, most of the salespeople and everything in the malls, like the majority is women. So, like, it pays for the women to speak good English. It's how they get a good job. Favorite football team? Come on, Elizabeth. What you talking about? Who that? Saints, baby. Dee Dee said, "Yeah, that's cool, Brian. You're Philippines too." Born diplomat is Ray. Old man. Fact, sister. I am an old man. No Australia, Sula. Brax Noah said, "Yo, hey folks, what's going on, Fact Sister? Cookie Bros cooking. Uh, he sure is. He tries to see all sides and be fair to everyone. I do. Like, I fall short. Like, I'm not perfect, but um, the person that you see is who I am, and that doesn't like the person you are. Sometimes it's not the person you always are, because like people are flawed. People fall short, but it's always my desire to strive to be the best version of myself. And I have like my own checklist of what that means to me. And everybody should have their own checklist of, what qualities do I want other people to see in me? And what qualities do I want to exemplify for myself? What kind of guy person do I want to be? And then once you get that checklist, say, okay, now what do I have to do, like, to have these qualities? Uh, and then do those things. And the more you do those things, the more it becomes ingrained into yourself as a person, the easier it becomes. Again, not perfect. Like sometimes I'm going to slip, but it's ingrained enough that I recognize when I slip and I can say, my bad. Like, that's not me. I apologize. Bragg said hi. Okay, Brian. Max, Australia means cricket. Abby does better than I do. I love Negroes. All right, Whiskey Spray. I do too. I love everybody. Shout out to Ludacris. Luda! Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Y'all know I knew anything about that. Why'd you leave me, baby Ray? I have no family. Can you be my family? Absolutely. Like everybody be my family. Spray, I love you too. Sula says, short dog. Thanks, mate. Appreciate the naming. Is that a? Oh, I'm way behind. Is that a load bearing wall behind you? Yeah, that's concrete. Solid. Like most walls in the Philippines, concrete. Kuma said, hello, Ray. How are you? Having a good day? Man, I'm doing good, Kuma. Train dog. Oh, I'm just gonna say that and not give you your due. Train dog. Why did you leave me, babe? The biggest mistake any man can make in the Philippines, they go to the Philippines having a woman waiting for them in the airport. They get no chance to qualify her and check their options. I've got something to say about that. I know I'm way behind in the chat, but I totally agree with you. And it's not just, you know, uh, having better options, but if you're moving to the Philippines, I say this all the time. Um, if you're moving to the Philippines, then I believe personally that it is better to be single uh, when you get here. Filipinas are awesome. I'm not saying anything about that, and I'm not saying you should be single so you can like run around and date multiple women. That's not my point either. My point is like you are making a life changing move. Like you are moving into an entirely new culture, and it's going to take you a minute to get acclimated just to the change in culture. And if you're adding getting acclimated to a change in culture on top of getting acclimated in a new relationship who's also someone that has a different culture, it can be overwhelming and you're going to make mistakes. And uh, personally, what I would recommend, and I know it's hard to do because like women are amazing and you just want one in your life, especially Filipinas. But if you can, wait and, you know, get acclimated, get comfortable being in the Philippines yourself, and then add someone to that mix. My opinion. Dee Dee said, usually do Americans work at a desk job? I didn't. Alex said, we like nicotine. I do. I love nicotine. Nicotine is the greatest drug in the world for me. Uh, like it's a a mood alterer. Like if you Google like the effects of nicotine, it's got two. It makes you calm, it makes you alert. If there are two things that I would like to be at all times in life, it's calm and alert. So uh there's people taking like Zeriquil or all of these like mood balancing drugs and they take them every day and nobody says anything about it, but to me that's what nicotine is. Like nicotine for me is my mood balancing drug of choice. If I didn't have any nicotine in my life, then I would be taking something else or like I don't know. I wouldn't be fun to be around. I'd get way more irritable than I do now. Um, like I still get irritable. Like Lynn asks me all the time why I'm so grumpy. Ain't that right, Lynn? Lynn thinks I'm grumpy. Thinks I'm grumpy.
No.
No. But see, most time I'm not grumpy because of nicotine. But
Because you remove me as moderator in the times.
yeah, because you wouldn't follow my rules. Uh the big forehead said hi. What's going on, big forehead? Turto, give me the guess. It's all the flavor. Give me the grease. Yeah, like I don't waste anything. Like, you cook stuff. You got all your drippings in the pan with the grease and everything. Like whatever I'm cooking next, that goes right into all that mix and get all that flavor up. Right? Yeah, it's live, folks. My live. Oh, Michael's. I need to go, guys. Sorry. Take care, Lynn, Ray, everyone. Well, I probably too late to say bye, Sula, but hope you have an awesome night, day. CDG says hi. Watermelon is universal. Absolutely. Question: how developed is the Philippines? Do they have public restrooms, for example? I just saw a video that India still does not have public toilet. Um, no, they've got toilets. They're a little bit different. Like depends on where you're at. Like you may not get a toilet that flushes by itself, like with a handle or with a tank on it. Like you may have to scoop water and pour into the toilet bowl to get it to flush, or they're not going to have toilet paper. If you're lucky, if you're in a higher end place, you're going to have a bidet situation. If not, you're gonna have to splash and wash your hands. Are you from New Somalia? No, I'm in the Philippines. Magnus Moy, rice is universal now. Didi, I heard Americans don't usually cook, and many parents also give their children frozen food bought in Walmart. I'm like, how? Yeah, yeah, things have gotten culturally worse. I think all over the world. We need to get back to the basics, like because I like to cook. Um, I like to, and I say it like this: I like to cook for people that I care about. Like if Lynn wasn't here and I was just cooking for myself, I would not have put as much effort in what I made today. I'm be honest, like um, because I wouldn't have taken the time. Like the two most important ingredients in any dish is time and love. If you spend your time and you're making whatever dish with love for the person or people that you're making that dish for, uh, you're gonna taste it. I'm just saying. Uh, hello from UK. What's on? Kira Saint. I love chili myself. Rick Jones, I like some chili too. I made some the other day. How obedient are Filipinos? Do they obey their husband? Yeah, it's like I don't really like the term obedient. But uh, the answer is yes. Like I know what you're trying to say, but I just don't like the way that you're saying it. Like, um, like men and women, like me and Lynn are equal in this relationship. We both have our respective roles to play to make this a successful relationship. The thing with Filipinas is Filipinas understand and accept their role in the relationship. And again, it's just as important. One person is not more important than the other. Um, but so if I say, hey, are you going to get this done? She knows that that's her responsibility in the relationship, and she doesn't have any problem doing it. She just accepts that that's her part to play, and she does it. And there's like not a lot of arguing about it, and so that's where Filipinas excel. You know, and Lynn could do the same thing with me. Like, there's things that I'm responsible for if you know, uh, something that I was responsible for needed to get done, then Lynn has every right to say to me, it's like, have you taken care of whatever it is that's up to me? And I say, yeah, I got it. And, we check each other anyway. But normally you don't have to say anything to a Filipino as far as being obedient. Like they're going to do what they're supposed to do without you having to say anything about it. Brian said, "No, I think the asshole would just think they can be openly assholery there and get away with it." Yeah, but that doesn't last very long, does it, Brian? American should be thankful to the British that made English lingua franca. Imagine Americans have to speak foreign language like Chinese to get employed. I don't know what the point is there, but all right. Thanks UK for English, I guess. It's good to have a broad mind and listen to two sides of the story before making a decision like Susan. Absolutely. Alistar, got some emojis. Grinch, Ray, you're live early. Yeah, I was cooking. I said, you know what? I'm going to just go live. And then it just kind of blew up and I haven't been able to catch up with chat. I'm not going to be on there too much longer because I am going to be on my normal time. He said, Negros. Yeah. Negros Oriental, Negros Occidental. Those two regions in the what island is that? What anyway, there's a Negros Island. Rose Angelique said hi. What's it like in the Philippines? It's awesome, Lisa. So I'm half black, bro. It's just a word. Yeah, like you know, you guys like I don't judge people by the words they say. I judge people by who they are, you know, and like there's certain words, you know, I don't think is right to say, like the N word, for example. And the thing is, like the thing is, and like you can make any word like be offensive. Like just choose one and say, "Oh, I can't believe you said that to me." And if it becomes a thing, then. But anyway, without I'm getting sidetracked. But with the N word, I don't think it's right for anybody to say it. Like not white people, not black people. Nobody should say it. Uh, it's a derogatory term, and like people, like black people say they use it, kind of, but nobody else does that. And like, I don't go up to my white friends and say, "What up, cracker?" You know, "What up, honky?" Like I don't, you don't do that, or you don't see, you know, two little people, uh, addressing each other as midget. Like it's not right. It's taken as derogatory, and it should be taken that way, no matter what. Like words mean what they mean, and if they're not nice, like don't use them. That's my opinion. Football Alonzo said, "Hi Ray. What is your full name?" Ray Moore. My woman wants to come with me. You should bring her. Choose car full. Careful in the sweet shop. Got 22 years with her. Absolute Ray. What? That's awesome, Rick. Grinch, Ray, what is happening? Your mouth and audio don't match up. I don't know what's happening. Ray, stick with your woman. Absolutely, a plan to. Salute, Rick. Uh, is USA about to become new Somalia? I don't know what that means. Uh, do you have history of drugs? No, I never really got into drugs. I've tried different drugs. Like I'm no saint, but never took. Ray, I will now have to break it to my wife that we did it all wrong. LOL. I did it all wrong too, Brian. And I'm trying to talk from, and I'm not saying that like that you can't do it my way, but like if you're not already involved with a Filipina and you're planning on moving to the Philippines, then like I said, I would be patient and move here first. Uh, like because Brian, like me and you didn't have somebody telling us this. Like we like just like every other guy, like step one, if you're thinking about moving to the Philippines, everybody's step one is find a Filipina. And they're awesome. Don't get me wrong, but uh, we're just in such a hurry to have a Filipina in our lives that like we skip all the other steps. Go straight to the Filipina. There's a lot said for a calm. There's a lot said for a calm, peaceful life. Absolutely. Leroy said, "Good morning. Good morning, Leroy. You are 5 minutes delayed. Cost of Marlboro in the Philippines, about $3 and 50 cents. Leroy, good morning. Nicotine is in my freezer and cartons. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can you smoke weed there? No, you cannot, Lisa. It's highly illegal. Um, yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking, but I'm like, no matter, I don't care what people say. Like, I'm gonna continue to vape because I still need nicotine. But smoking is not good for you. Your thoughts on Daikachi Sanai, the new Japanese female prime minister? I have no. I don't know anything about politics. I don't know what's going on in the world. I just focus on my own little area. I love smoking 2.5 packs a day, and one day I quit and haven't smoked since. You'll quit when you're ready. I tried pack, just smoke while I had on. Yeah, same, David. I'm gonna 2,000 subs. I'm quitting. They call bathroom CR there. Yep, comfort room. Rick Kool-Aid said, "Do you support the Bounty Gate? What that happened? You're talking about for the Saints? Like Bounty Gate, like I don't like it's a hard thing because you want football players to play hard, and you know, but when they put money like or bonuses, on I don't know if there was actually, but they putting money on like injuring a player, taking them out of a game. That's a bit too far. They could have made uh bonuses for sacks or something without kind of clarifying that you had to do it violently. Now that should be unspoken. Like football is a violent sport, and like I said, you want football players to play hard and you know, but I don't support you know pay for pay for injuring somebody. Yep, comfort room. Dirty Chef say, morning, Ray. Good morning. Dirty Chef. Good morning, Don. Don Mitch is here. Wait, when? Oh, the Muhammad is spamming hi. All right. Oh, Brian said, LOL and obedient. Yeah. It's not a good word. Like I hope I explained it right. That's such a disgusting word. The user used obedient. Yeah. Uh Howdy Ray, I'm just lurking. Yeah, I said hi, Don. I just saw that you were here. Dirty Chef, apparently I need to find me a Filipino woman because American women are a joke. Not all of them. Bellows Traveler, Rain and Leyte headed west. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. It's a little overcloud, but it's still kind of blue sky. GHG, bro, I must go. Have a good night. See you later, GHG. Anubis, Guardian of the Dead, said hi. What's going on, Anubis? Appreciate you taking the time out from being a Guardian of the Dead to stop by my live stream. That is awesome view. So yeah, but it's got like a little bit of darkness in the clouds, but I don't think it's gonna rain. It got some good blue skies going on up there. Let's go Saints. Who that? Dakota Smith. That's our word. They stole it. LOL. Ray, what happened? I could say 2 messages, then it stopped me again. I have no idea. I didn't do it. So you look like Superman's father, dude. Oh, Jarrell. Uh Rick Jones, I do. They reply, hello from Dirt City, Philadelphia. What's going on, Stacy Stoltz? City of brotherly love. Said hi, Mr. List. Hey there, just got back from another stream. Somebody didn't think the moon landing was real. I think it was real, and I was wondering if you did too. Yeah, I think the moon landing was real. Only, g'day. Yeah. I don't know what happened, Toyota. Rose, Marie, Mackenzie said hello. Brian, well, I didn't go looking. I met a woman in Australia and just happened to be Filipina. Yeah, well, that's like nothing wrong with that. I'm a Filipino. Hey, Rosemary. Hello, Stacy City, Philadelphia. Can you say hi, Maria? Hi, Maria. You look like the personality of Homelanders. Come on. Homelander's not a good dude from the series The Boys. They got veteran service there. There's a VA clinic in Manila, but it's only for service related issues medically. Brian, our short dog, which I'm sure you've heard from me before. Brian, I'm in your backyard. They got veteran service, yes. Look beautiful there. I enjoy the intimate relations I have with voices and the walls. All right, Caramel's crib. Only 2 seasons, wet or dry. That's right, Bill. If a guy won't call it a man, needs to have an obedient woman, I think they need to go back, put on a nappy, and start again. Uh, yeah, Brian. Yeah, I took it that they didn't mean the term the way most people would take that term to mean. Ray, how do I put boundaries with my friends and family? Um, Straightforward. Like, be honest. Say, like, I don't like it when this happens. Could you not do that? And if they love and respect you, then that's what they're going to do. You look like Castaway who's in the Philippines too. Do you know? Yeah, you're talking about Michael Scheller. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Castaway Drift. Yeah. Have you been there long? Full time, a little over a year. Canadian ass. Hey Ray, remember that guy used to say, "You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay. You can call me Ray Ray. Just don't call me late for dinner." Well, yeah. Um, Braveheart Master said hi. My wife is beating half the time of that half. She doesn't respond and just sits there. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Joe Mama and OU812. Laughing thumbs up. Gary Galima, please speak Filipino. Magandang hapon, Larry Galimo. That's good afternoon. My wife is a car that is old. Okay. So you have an old car that's sometimes obedient and sometimes not. I'm bed looking my Christmas tree. Okay, you're laying in bed looking at your Christmas tree. That's awesome. Well, don't leave it plugged in. What if there's a electrical fire? Don said, "Are you ready for Christmas, Ray?" Yeah. Uh, we just gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We'll figure it out when it gets closer. Where do you live there full time? In Tagaytay. Have you ever met Chris Hansen? No, I've never been on To Catch a Predator. And all the way, you look like the kind of guy who's met Chris Hansen. Love you too, Curtis Johnson. You have halftime. She works halftime. She doesn't do anything. Ray, what's Christmas like in the Philippines? Man, Christmas starts in September and it's holiday spirit up until January. I'm in Cornwall. So yeah, they really celebrate Christmas in the Philippines. Like all about it. But anyway, you guys, like I need to get off here. I'm gonna be back on in a couple hours. Uh, so I'm gonna take it easy for a while and I'll see y'all later. Ray, who is your Hater, I want to see what they have posted about you. They've already taken down their contents. You a bot talking about Chris Hansen. Team player moving on. Don Mitch. Salute. Business later. All right, you guys. Again, I'll see y'all. If y'all are back here at 6. If not, that's cool. I appreciate hanging out with y'all for this amount of time. Thanks for being with me while I made lunch, ate lunch, and chatted with y'all. You guys mean the world to me. Who dat? I love you all.